Hi, this is Ezekiel Chew, founder of Asiaforexmentor. So in this video, I'll be revealing what I do on a weekly basis, and I'll be sharing my analysis for this week, which is the 8th of August 2016. Alright, so I'd like to wish all Singaporeans and everybody residing in Singapore a happy National Day. So it's going to be a long holiday in Singapore, and I guess everybody is busy now, right? Busy catching Pokemons. Yeah, that's right. So Pokemon, the Pokemon craze has just hit Singapore, right? Couple of days back, and everyone is doing it. I mean, it's fun, right? I'm doing it too. But still, nevertheless, we still got to go back to our foothold to generate some money during this national days, holidays that we have over here in Singapore. Okay, so let's come back to this analysis. So you can refer to this video throughout the week to spot for trade setups. The analysis in this video will be my trading plan for the week. So in my weekly analysis videos, I'll be sharing pairs that are possible setup for the week and pairs that are worth taking note. Okay, let me talk about GBP USD. So GBP USD, we've talked about this where last week itself we mentioned about the double in a way that was a mini double bottom over here. So if you go on to the lower time frame, here you go. Here was the first low, the second low, and then first low, second low, and then it went up after which. So then I mentioned that if it comes down for the third time onwards, it's going to be good. And prices has come down itself and is now over here. So if I go over to the daily time frame, what happened is that, so I've also plotted my line. I dropped my line down to the lowest point. Let me show you, right? So I also plotted my line down to the lowest point over here. So what happened is last Friday bar itself shot down, reached my Bollinger Band, got rejected up, and still closed above. So by far, right, it is still holding above the one time, two time, this is the third time, and the Bollinger Band. So but what we can note is that price is now really testing and is really trying to break down its week. So with the bearish momentum on last week itself, previous Thursday bar itself, so it's going to have a good chance that price will eventually break through this area. If it eventually does close through and close below the Bollinger Band, it's going to hit down to the lows that we have over here and here. So for GBP USD, price has already started to move. It's already tried to break. We'll be watching this area very carefully from now onwards. Okay, next pair, XAUUSD, which is gold. This is something that we talk about. So last week itself we mentioned that price reached this area, which is also my trend line and the highs over here. So price got up and bounced off, which is of no surprise. So price shot up after which, and where did it stop? Almost towards the height of the previous high and to my Bollinger Band over here. So what happened is I did expect price will eventually break through, and after that price came back down, and last Friday by itself it did close below the trend line that we have over here based on the previous lows over here. So it is the start of the signal that XAUUSD, which is gold, is now starting to break in a way a short-term downtrend downwards. It's going to come down. It's probably going to retrace up a little bit, but if that eventually comes down, the next official area of stoppage point will be here. The lows over here, here, and highs over here. So here will be the area for which we will expect a rejection, and after breaking through this area, it's going to head downwards to the next level of the highs that we can find over here, which is the lows over here, and eventually my Bollinger Band over here. Right? So this is gold. Silver, XAGUSD, it's also pretty much the same. Silver and gold, in a way, they are pretty much correlated, so they move pretty much the same. So here was the bounce where we saw the gold bounce upwards. Here was a silver bounce upwards, right? Bounces up to the previous highs over here. In a way, it's also like a double top, and it broke through but couldn't close above, and eventually bounces back downwards to my trend line that we kind of have over here, right? So by far silver is still above the trend line. We can expect it to have a little rejection, and if it does break through this area and the lows, one low, two low over here, this will be a good area of breaking point to head its way downwards. So silver and gold, we can watch these two concurrently to see their movements as per where they are heading to. So if that silver does heads down, we can expect gold to start heading out over here. So this area and gold are the same crucial level that we will be watching for a break downwards itself, right? Next, S&P 500. So S&P 500 last week itself, I mentioned that it has started to break, open above and broke through the previous high. So it hovered around, and eventually last Friday itself, it closes above. So if I plot another line over here, yep, here we go. I'm plotting this based on the previous highs over here, the previous high bar over here. So prices has now broken through the previous high, but the ultimate confirmation point would be this red bar over here. If price does eventually closes above, good chance it will start heading its way upwards. So the same goes to ND, which is the NASDAQ, right? They move pretty much the same. I'm going on to the daily time frame. So this is the all-time high of the daily time frame. Here was the one time, two time. The NASDAQ again broke through, and this is an even more obvious closure, whereby after breaking through, it retraces back down, same as the S&P, but this time round it closes above last week highest point. So based on NASDAQ itself, price has already started to move, and it's probably good to go its way upwards. So the bias for the NASDAQ and the S&P is bullish itself. Alright, so last pair is the USD SGD. This is something that we have been watching. By far, still pretty much sideways, no major movements, still pretty much sideways. We'll be watching this. Either way, whichever way it breaks is going to be a good solid break, and most likely going to start a very strong trend downwards, if it does break downwards after which, or upwards. Right, so that's all for this week. Once again, happy holidays, Singapore, and enjoy holidays while still taking some time to take some trades off the market itself, right? Okay, so see you all next week.